Hey everybody, it's Romania Black. So I'm pouring one out for shorter this this episode because I just episode 9, y'all. I was doing good. I was really doing all right, and someone commented. They made a comment that you know these first couple episodes have been really tame, Romania. Gee, thanks. I'm so I was crushed the last episode. I was emotionally crushed from Shorter's death. So, R.I.P. Shorter, like, dude. Oh my gosh, still reeling from it. And I've taken some time off, and it's just still fresh. So, that one's for you, man. That one is for you. I have a feeling I'm going to need this. But yeah, so we're on episode 10 of Banana Fish. I don't know what to expect. My existential dread in stage 2, we're here, man, because I don't know what to expect. I did some research on Save Me the Waltz. It's not F. Scott Fitzgerald. It's actually his wife, Zelda Fitzgerald, that wrote this book. And it's really interesting. If you know anything about Zelda Fitzgerald, she suffered from a lot of mental conditions, and she was in like a hospital for hysteria, what they called hysteria, back in the 20s. Like, she had a lot of mental panic attacks, episodes. She had a lot going on in her life that was really unfortunate. And so they tried to get her to start writing kind of as a means of therapy, and she'd write a couple hours a day while she was at this psychiatric hospital. And so Save Me the Waltz is a book that she wrote. It did not receive good acclaim. It was actually really negatively looked at the time. But basically it follows a woman named Alabama Beggs, who is a dancer. And she really becomes obsessed with dancing. And she wants to, quote unquote, have her own way about things, which is a very Fitzgerald thing that rich people have, that we've got to do it our way. But in the story, she gets a blister that leads to blood poisoning, and that caused her not to be able to dance anymore. And it ends up that she kind of devolves, and her father ends up dying, and there's all this big stuff that happens. But I thought it was interesting because the fact that she got blood poisoning and couldn't dance anymore, which is what she wanted to do more than anything, I thought not only tied to Shorter in the last episode, where Shorter had been trying to protect AG with all of his power, and then Banana Fish, the blood poisoning, prevented him from being able to do that anymore, and he tried to kill him instead. So I thought that was an interesting parallel. And then I thought that it also could refer to Ash not being able to protect the people he cares about, because he was pretty powerless in the last episode. I mean, he basically could just shoot Shorter to end his suffering, and that's it. So I'm so anxious. I don't know how they're getting out of this. I don't know how AG, Ash, eBay, and Max can all get out of this unscathed. The only options that I can see are, one, you've got Dragon Moon still, which someone on Patreon, Sasha, called him our queen trash boy, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he is. But I love trash boys, so I'm like, trash boy characters, not in real life, but characters, I'm like, So I'm curious if he has a part in this. Obviously, we've got the two factions. We've got Ash's gang and Shorter's gang that are teaming up. Are they going to cause a distraction? The U.S. government's there. A senator's there. Arthur is having the time of his life, being ridiculous. Abraham, like, I want them to get Shorter's body back, because I was thinking back after watching this episode 9 over again, that whole comment back in episode 7 where they were talking about soldiers being dissected. I'm like, I don't want Shorter getting dissected. I want his body to go back to his sister, for him to get a proper burial. Like, because that made me think, like, is that what they did with Griffin? Did they take his body and they're messing with it now that he's dead? I'm like, just, I don't know, guys. This is one of those episodes, I don't know what's gonna happen. And I felt like, the last couple episodes, we kind of left on a little bit of a cliffhanger. Like, okay, well, we know what's going to happen. Like, in the last episode, from episode 8 to 9, we knew they were going to New York. We knew they were going to probably meet Papadino. But now, who knows? So, I wish I could express. I know I say I'm nervous every episode. We've already established that's the case. But I this episode has question marks all over it, and when I download this episode, it's just the opening, the Aniplex logo. There's no thumbnail, there's no preview, there's nothing to give me any indication of what's happening. So I'm just staring at a white screen, being like, I don't know. So anyway, we're gonna dive into well, it's still cold. We're gonna dive into episode 10, and just see what happens with Banana Fish. So, R.I.P. Shorter. I was not ready for you to be gone, but here we are. So I hope you all enjoy this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for not spoiling and for letting me come into these episodes fresh each week. I'm going to hope that my dog keeps it in check, and we're going to start episode 10, much to my chagrin, here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. Ah, he knows what it does then. Oh! Where are they taking AG? Oh, and Ash is just done. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. Oh my god. Oh. Ash is just so helpless. Oh, buddy. What does what mean? Oh, AG. Oh, buddy. Oh my gosh. Just bring us right back to that. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I was like, are they going to use Banana Fish on AG to make him kill Ash? That's what I thought they were going to do all along. And then, no, that's what we're going to do. Ash looking so broken and helpless is just, it's the worst. That's so hard, y'all. That's so hard to see him like this, because he's usually composed and confident, and his walls are just completely broken down. Because that was his best friend that just died. And AG, he was AG's friend too, and AG's just like, I'm wondering, what did Dragon Moon see in the paper? And why was it left there? Was that intentional? Or did he just stumble across the paper and see it? Interesting. And I like this, looking back at this OP now, because we're probably only going to have this OP for a few more episodes, sadly, is the idea of Papadino being in the middle of Dragon Moon's on one side, Arthur's on the other, like maybe two extremes, and Papadino's kind of in the middle, or the leader of it. Oh, and there's Shorter's gang. And even Dragon Moon's affected by it, like him seeing all that. Oh, it's already the next day. So it's the next day. Okay, so we're not just a bunch of regular delinquents. What are they doing with Banana Fish? Ah, yeah. Okay, so it's something with the paper. Oh, it's a microphone! Hell! Ooh! Oh. Being such a manipulator, Dragon Moon. Interesting. So I wonder what this whole ceremony with the Banana Fish is. Interesting. Oh. Oh. Oh, buddy. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding? Oh no.
まだ僕を睨みつけるだけの気力が
あ
残っている。全くそれにしてもあのオーサーという男は、
あ。
それだ。ただの傷薬だよ。少し眠ってもらったよ。
あ
翔太には気の毒なことをした。
あ。うん。
お前がそれを言うのか。二度とあいつの名を口にするんじゃねえ。とっとと失せろ。君でも弱音を吐くんだね。
Ah, yeah. Oh my gosh, they're so much alike.
知られないほど強いのに、攻撃には本当に弱い人だね。いつか必ずそれが君の命取りになるよ。
Don't say that.
外出している。ある計画を認め、計画だとすぐにわかるよ。明日のニュースを見れば、
Oh, something big.
そこで君にチャンスを与えようと思う。復讐は果たせないけれど、少なくとも君の愛する者を救うことは、お前は後悔することになる。俺に情けをかけたこと、俺は必ずお前を殺す。そういう巡り合わせながら、幸運を祈るよ、アッシュ。殺される時かな。
Oh.
なんだ、どうした。おい、この人、次期大統領候補。
Oh. We're doing this.
俺が引きつけてる間にエイジを助ける。
Oh.
俺も連れてってくれ。よしてくれ。俺は3人も面倒を見られない。
Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, honey. I mean.
行け、エイジを頼む。どうやら始めたようだね。
Who are they? Yeah, he's like, wait, what?
状況はどうなってる。
Oh.
急げ、地下の武器庫だ。
Oh.
お待ちしておりましたぞ。オーサーと言って私が目をかけているものです。
Oh, so Arthur's his last name. Okay.
お会いできて光栄です。こちらこそ。
And it's the same guys from the other night.
それに軍事、あんたが化け物の水先案内に。
Yeah.
行き先には
Indeed. Oh.
アッシュが脱走しました。
なんだと。申し訳ありません。急なアポイントが入りました。
Oh. And he just left Arthur with him?
どうしたんだ。
Oh no, no, he left.
山猫が檻から逃げた。に向かわせろ。絶対に逃がしてはならない。
Oh my god. Oh my god. Meanwhile, just wrecking the mansion. Like, how many guys are here with Golzine? Clearly like a whole ton. Ooh. Oh, it's those guys that went after the Michael and the... Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
またあったな。おっさんが言ってたぞ。脳天に鉛玉ぶち込んでやるって。
Oh my gosh!
しやったので。
日本人のガキを連れてこい。人質にするんだ。
火星に来たぜ。ただし、
I don't... Oh my gosh, like they're... The most 90s. This guy with his shuriken there.
ショーターオンはどこだ。
Ah,
嘘をつくんじゃねえ。
oh, damn it. I knew they were gonna tell him that.
あの二人は親友だったはずだ。
Oh, that's gonna...
悪魔に死にましては沈黙を守れ。ことがはっきりし
Yeah.
た以上はな。どうだったらその時は俺が足をやる。
But you... Oof.
エイジー、エイジ
Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, damn it! Oh!
ー、アッシュ、アッシュ。エイジー、どこだ。アッシュ、ここだよ。エイジー。
Oh, God.
ここにいるのか。ここだよ、ハッシュ。
Oh, my gosh. No, watch your surroundings.
今鍵をぶっ壊せ。分かった。いいよ。
Oh.
ハッシュ無事だったんだね
Oh my gosh.
大したことねえよ
It's nothing. Yeah, sure.
それより翔太置いていくのあいつは死んだ俺が殺したんだお前も見ただろごめん
I like the duality where AJ's
自分の身は自分で守るよ
okay.
その必要はない人殺しは俺一人でたくさんだお前は俺が守る俺のそばから離れるな緊急事態だ今すぐ避難しろ一体何の騒ぎ
Oh my gosh. Ew.
どうしたここも安全ではない
Screw you all.
あいつが
Oh yeah, yeah, you're on the list. Ugh.
後ろに気をつけろ
Well, how's he gonna watch his back? You didn't give him a gun.
ハッシュ俺が怖いかまさか 何してる早く来い分かってるよだから早く殺しておけばそれがバナナフィッシュなのかいあの恐ろしい薬物兵器をあんたが作り出したなんて信じられないね
Oh, honey, please.
あの翔太の死体はあんたたちの仕業だねアッシュはあんたに会いに来るよきっとね兄を殺され親友を手にかけさせられ今の彼は悪鬼そのものどうしたのさ死の薬を作ったあんたが死を恐れるのか
Oh, honey, please. This music.
お前たちボスチャイニーズの連中が手を貸してくれたのさ連中は連中で翔太を助けるよく聞けこの騒動はもうディノの耳に届いてる
This music is like just.
奴らが到着するうちにこっから脱出しろ追ってくれねえよ車をぶっ壊せ OK
Yes, okay. They're like the most colorful ragtag group of delinquents ever.
壊しちゃうのかよ
Do we have to smash this baby too?
あとで一緒に行かないのかまだやらなきゃならないことがある
Oh, honey.
お前の言う通りだ翔太をあのままにはしておけない連れてってくれって言っても珍しく聞き分けがいいな君と同じ気持ちだからだよでもどうか気をつけて
My heart.
まで失うようなことになったら僕はきっとおかしくなっちゃう
And he's like, the feeling's mutual.
こいつを頼むオーケーボス俺が戻るまでこいつを絶対一人にするなおう
He's like, okay.
ハッシュ必ず戻ってきてよ待ってるから
Oh.
ずっと
Oh, my heart. My heart, my heart, my heart.
どうやらお互い生きてるらしいな
Oh, snap. Get out of the road. Oh.
エイちゃんエイジー
じゃああいつらアッシュの
Okay. Oh, did he paralyzed him.
殺さないでくれ
動けないんだ中国人の女
Some Chinese woman pricked me with a needle.
がサンプルを
Oh, and she took banana fish.
ないんだ なんてこと仕方なかったんだバナナフィッシュは突然変異物質で情報不足なんだだから脳が必要で悪かった僕は悪かったよ来るな頼む殺さないでくれ助けてくれ
あ
前たちはここにいろ。俺が様子を見てくる。あんたがアッシュリンクスか。その死体は。
Yeah.
まさか。答えろ。あんたが翔太を殺したのか。うせろ。俺は機嫌が悪い。俺はシンスーリン。あんたが本当に翔太を殺したのなら許すわけにはいかない。勝負しろ。聞こえなかったのか。行くぜ。殺せよ。お前にはまだそんな資格はない。
Oh.
売ったつもりかよ。もう一度だけ言う。うせろ。翔太の剣はいずれ肩をつけさせて。
Oh, but you don't understand.
だけは忘れるな。
Oh my gosh.
ったくおっかねえやつだぜ。お前は僕と一緒に来てもらおうか。すぐに彼らをここから去らせろ。
Oh.
僕の名はリー・ユエル。リー・ワンルンの末弟だ。リー家の。あいつ心中する気か。翔太の死体と。死体だと。じゃあやっぱり翔太は死んだのか。アッシュはそんなセンチメンタルな人間じゃないよ。それに彼にはまだ決着をつけなきゃならないことがある。一緒に来るかシン。それとも今すぐここで仲間たちと一緒に処刑されたいか。
Oh.
なぜこんな真似をした。
Just have a private helicopter.
もううんざりなんだよ、年寄りどもには。死刑にでも何でも勝手にするがいい。起きてなんかクソくらいだ。威勢がいいな。翔太は少なくとも長老たちには礼を尽くしていたようだけどね。俺だって翔太は尊敬してた。だから今まで我慢してたんだ。それでどうだった山猫は。あれは人食い泥だ。綺麗な面してる分凄みがあってさ。まるっきり鼻であしらわれちまった。悔しいが格が違う。敗北を受け入れることも今は負けても恥ではない。手負いの虎ほど恐ろしいものはないから。
Indeed.
あんたは知ってるのか。なぜアッシュは翔太を。いずれ話してやる。それよりお前は僕を助けたことにしておく。そうすれば今度のことは多めに。墓様のお情けってわけかよ。ご覧、アッシュの車だ。
Ah, that's Ash's car.
16歳のバースデーにプレゼントしたんだってさ。まっすぐマンハッタンに向かってるね。あそこは彼のホームグラウンドだもの。メジャーに復帰おめでとう、アッシュ。
Babylon Revisited. Oh my gosh. You guys. What was that episode? Oh my gosh, so much happened. So much happened. Okay. Oh. So yeah. Okay. Awesome. Cheers to oh my gosh. So Dragon Moon sneaking off with the banana fish, sneaking off with the drug. Dragon Moon's off with the drug. Abraham's dead, which I mean, I knew Abraham was gonna bite the bullet, but literally bit the bullet. I mean, that was just, oh, that was so awful what they did to Shorter. And then Ash was like, well, we're not gonna let them desecrate his body anymore. Like, nope. But what a development. So, okay, so if we're looking at Dragon Moon's plan here, getting Sing and the Chinese gang of Shorters involved, obviously, and he took the banana fish, so they have the drug now. Golzing doesn't have the drug anymore, which is going to be interesting. And Dragon Moon clearly has some planning in his head. Like, he's scheming something. I'm curious how the brothers are involved. And it seems like he's wanting to pit the brothers maybe against each other, which if he's trying to get rid of the brothers, having them kind of fight over banana fish and like slowly devour each other, that seems like an interesting plan. AG, my heart when he was like, I will follow you forever. And I'm like, and you could tell that Ash's friends were like, wait, what? Who are you? But just AG and him wanting to defend him and just being like, nope, we got to go with the plan here. And just, I knew that Dragon Moon was going to be involved in their escape somehow, but I wasn't sure how. That was just, that was so good. That was so good. And just, I'm so glad Max and eBay are out, but they're like away from the gang. I'm assuming Ash is going back to meet with the gang. Ew, that whole thing about the 16th birthday car, it's so gross knowing it's Golzine, but I'm glad that they all got away. The presidential candidate, his wife killing him, like, topical. Like, that's just insane. I'm wondering, the military guy and the senator were still there before, so I'm wondering what they had originally had planned. Golzine is clearly stringing Arthur along. Like, Arthur is clearly not the savvy good face that Ash is, and Golzine, I can tell, is just using Arthur because he's motivated to hurt Ash, and he's clearly got some talent in... He's with Golzine, he's high enough in the ranks, but Golzine calling him his protege, I'm like, he's just really using Arthur. And Arthur is just a loose enough cannon that I'm like, I can't see him totally going along with Golzine. I don't know. They just trashed his, they like blew up the armory, they trashed the lab, Banana Fish is gone. Like, we're 10 episodes in this bad boy, and like, the whole, I don't know, I'm not happy by any means because I'm still sad about Shorter, and I'm still sad about, like, I'm happy that they all got out and they're still alive. I find it incredibly foreboding and ominous that Dragon Moon's like, the next time we see each other will probably when I die, because Ash is not forgiving, because it's technically Dragon Moon's fault that they're all in this mess. And Dragon Moon clearly is trying to pit the Chinese gang against Ash, because he's like, he could have just told Sing that the whole story about Banana Fish, he could have just told him, but he didn't. So I'm like, he's clearly using Sing and pulling him along. So I'm really curious. But man, the start of this episode, Ash looks so defeated and so helpless. And AG, like, at the beginning of this episode was such a mood. And then once they reached the armory, it was like, okay, we're doing this. What a flip. What a flip. I just, I don't know, y'all. This episode was crazy. And again, I don't know where we go to from here. I'm assuming that we're going to get some aftermath with Golzine and them coming back to the mansion. And Arthur trying to figure out how the gang's involved. Ash's rebellious band of misfits. How that's going to work out. But Banana Fish is gone. It's out of the picture. Ash knows that Banana Fish is gone. Ash knows that Dragon Moon has it because Abraham let that slip. Like they said, a Chinese woman with a needle. It's like, oh, buddy. I'm really curious now that Ash knows Banana Fish is gone. I hope that he gets to touch base and regroup with Max and eBay because they need to know. They just know that Ash's gang has AG, but they don't know about Ash. And then, oh my gosh. Just what an escape. What an escape. Like, I was so in the dumps with the last episode because it was so hard to watch. And somehow, despite it being horrifically violent and there still being some scary moments, this episode seemed like such a redemption from that last one. I don't know. It makes me worried because I'm like, oh, everything worked out great. We all got out of Golzine's manor. We're great now. And it's like, nope, we're not. Because Golzine's going to be super pissed that you've got Banana Fish and that it's gone. And no one except Ash knows that Dragon Moon has Banana Fish. To be honest. Nobody except Ash knows that now. So that's some interesting information that it's like Golzine's going to think that Ash ran off with it. Like, it's just all going to get chaotic. And now that you've had this assassination in the mix too, and that's going to be in the news, like, I have a feeling that things are just going to be really super tense. And where do we go to from here? I don't know, but oh my gosh, y'all, like I said, someone on YouTube a few weeks ago was like, man, episodes 1 through 6, those were fun episodes. And I'm like, you mean those were the tame ones? And now I'm like, oh no. But what a ride, y'all. This episode was crazy. And I don't know where we go to from here. But I appreciate y'all not spoiling me. I hope you all enjoyed that reaction. I hope you all enjoyed that episode. That was some crazy stuff. But yeah, I'm going to look into Babylon Revisited and see what all is in that. I'm assuming it's talking about like Mecca and cities and coming back into the city, because it's like he's returning to his home ground, Manhattan. So is that Babylon and we're going back? I don't know. But in the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and I will talk to you all again soon with more Banana Fish. Bye.